Well, first and foremost, we have to get that money. So look at our down payment, which we're almost pretty solidly, we've almost gotten it. I think beyond that though, what the co-op needs to keep persevering is for the generations of people shopping here to keep using it as a resource. I mean, for exactly what's happening right now around me to continue into infinity will not just preserve the co-op, it'll preserve Isla Vista as a rich and vibrant community. You know, having people look at this place as beyond just a grocery store. Using our patio, taking our recipe cards, taking all of our brochures, applying to work here and getting really excited about it. You know, it's just really using us as the best possible version of ourselves so we can keep growing and challenging ourselves to be better for the community. And that's the same, I think, across the board for all of Isla Vista. Like, the more opportunities that I can give to young people to care about this town, even in the short period of time that they're here, that solidifies not just the co-op, but all of the richness and inspiration that we see happening here every single day. To me, food is the core of community and a healthy community. And so we do that here in a lot of different ways. Again, not just by having high quality food, but by creating a shopping experience that allows people to go exploring. We consider it like an adventure when you come into the co-op because you can try new things, you can see things you haven't seen before. And it's kind of like creating a heart for the community. And that's a really, really important thing that any community should have, whether it's at a co-op or at a farmer's market or at a really fantastic independently owned business. There's so much to be said for having a vibrant food culture in a community. And as small as Isla Vista is, we happen to have that here in a lot of different ways. And that can be said for some of the businesses that are running great stores here that have awesome food, all the way to the co-op that has ingredients to buy to have a really great pizza party. You know, it just kind of runs the range, and we're just one component of what's turning into a really amazing food community in IV. It's pretty awesome to see. We have community members that are non-students stepping in to help in certain ways, but by and large, the foot soldiers of this movement to save the co-op are students here in Isla Vista. And for me, as an Isla Vista activist, I never thought that I'd see the day where it would be activism around the co-op, and that the co-op would be the mechanism to create the change that will instill this breath of air and light into Isla Vista for like the foreseeable future. Because the generation of students that's helping with this project right now will succeed in getting this building purchased. That's really tangible. That's not going to go away. They're going to come back to this community in 20 years and tell their children, when I was here as a student, I helped buy that building. I love Isla Vista. This is a crazy community. I mean, it's exhausting and it's challenging. Yeah, it's inspiring and motivating. Getting to run a business like the co-op in a town like Isla Vista means that I constantly get to be an educator, and I get to constantly see people who are wanting to create change and like better their lives. I've watched women go through an eating disorder in front of my eyes from the point of being so on the verge of death because they weighed 80 pounds to having an amazing shopping experience at the co-op and feeling safe and positive in a space that's dedicated to food. And this being one of the tools that helps them transcend their illness. Every time I do a lecture at a place like a sorority and I hear that the co-op has become a space for someone to make change in their life positively, or they get excited about food, it makes me want to do it longer. And I did get tired for a while. It's tiring work. I mean, running a small business in and of itself is tiring work. Running a business that doesn't make very much money, that's constantly changing, where you have to keep re-educating people that you're even here, it's pretty exhausting. But then you get to have 30 kindergartners come here on a tour and have them come back again and again over the course when they get older and older because their parents shop here, and you see this become such a big part of their lives. And how could I not want to stay? I mean, I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just total love.